I am an artiste. Yeah, these are all the sketchbooks I have. The ones that I consider good. The ones that I will be showing you that I do not think suck incredible ass, you know? Is it going? Hey, here it is. Here's my watermark. Hey. What do y'all think of that? That's pretty cool, huh? So, let's start. You're spinning. You're spinning. Fuck. Oh my god, I think I did it. I think I might have done it. Wait. Advanced audio properties. There? Oh my god. We've done it. I think the audio might be a little bit delayed because of, it just being on. I'm using video.ninja for this because, holy shit, the white balance. Because everything else I used had some stupid subscription plan or something like that. So, yeah. We're gonna start off with, I'm gonna classify this era as the YouTube tutorial era because there's always an era where you like only draw whatever like those how to draw videos are, and that's mostly what I did. So this one was like 6th to 7th. This one was like 4th to 5th. So we're gonna go through this one first. If you're wondering why it says "Where's the honey" on the top, that's because I'm type 1 diabetic. I was low and I had to communicate to my dad while he was on the phone. So yeah, I added these little tabs on the side. I never actually like used them. They like say like September, October. Yeah, there's nothing really. I remember printing out these stickers and putting them. That's my name in Japanese. Hey, these are people's names. I might blurt them out. I don't know. Let's start drawing. Sketchbook 2019 to 2020. Y'all see that? Aventador. Yeah. This is some like teal paint. I have no idea. I traced this from some manga from the school library. Yeah. Lemonhead. Yeah. I remember I was friends with like a cool like middle schooler on a bus, and I was like in elementary or like middle school. I don't know. It was like a school where they only had like 5th and 6th grade for some reason, and it was giant. I don't know. But yeah, this was his character, Lemonhead, and I just like straight up took it. What is this? What is this, sperm? Okay. Reality sucks. Yeah, I was really into like the Gawks, or whatever, like the doodle style. Oh lord. Okay, yeah. So there's the eyes, remember? You'd always draw the anime eyes or whatever. And then Quirk. Oh god, I forgot I was so into My Hero Academia.
Quirk, weapons, likes, guns, masks, bandanas, sweaters and tattoos, dislikes, selfie.
More 3-key. I don't know. I was really obsessed with like the hype beast stuff. I drew my math teacher as Lemonhead. I don't know what this is. Lemonhead. Lemonade. Bro sitting. Keep calm and do math. Okay. Jason, I don't know. I remember seeing this on Google Images and drawing it. I low-key listened to Tekashi 69. So here's the thing. They didn't let us have Spotify on our like Chromebooks because we had Chromebooks that you would take home. And there wasn't any Spotify. So what I did, what most kids did, was SoundCloud or iHeartRadio. I used iHeartRadio. Or no, it wasn't even iHeartRadio. You know Genius? You know like the place where they put like lyrics down that like Apple had or whatever? I used that. I remember listening to Zoe Tour Life for like, it was like a 30-second snippet, and I would just like turn on the the song for it would play for 30 seconds, right? And I'll be in my feels, my little 5th grade feels, and then I would have to open my backpack up, pull out like I was unholstering it. This is a selfie stick, by the way. I'll pull out, unholster my Chromebook, freaking open the laptop, beep beep boop boop boop. Okay, back another 30 seconds of depression. Same thing with Juice WRLD. Same thing with Chance the Rapper, bro. I saw this on Google again, and I made my own spin on it. I don't know. These are headphones, but it looks like a really creepy smiley face. I just didn't know how to use this page, apparently. I, again, saw this on Google, and I drew it. The Shigaraki thing. Motel. Yeah, here we go. This hypebeast state thing. These are all the doodles that I did. Really, really obsessed with it. That is terrifying. That is terrifying. Y'all see that? Skirt. Okay. That's a Pokemon. I don't know what that is. Mini heroes. Only drew mini monsters. Yeah. Y'all remember Inktober? I never finished any of this shit. Ever. In the history of my life. Never, ever. Bro. Build Husky. Enchanted. That is the day I stopped, I think. There's this. I don't know what this is. Frail. Sorry, I'm lazy. Who are you apologizing to? Swing. Pattern. Today I was lazy. Robert the Rock. This was my friend's OC that they asked me to draw. Okay, apparently I did show. This is not spooky. I love drawing dragons. That was my thing. Ash. What is this? Tree Taught Wild. Prince of Death's End Day. Yeah. Wild. I quit Inktober. Science. A lot of Home Slice. Minecraft. A lot of I know what image K Swisher. I know what image this is from. And I'll put it up on screen. This was like a Gox thing. I don't know what it was. Made in China. Skateboard P. I like Made in Tokyo. Wow. You see what I mean when I say this is like the YouTube drawing era?
17 shots, no 38.
I got a Glock in my Rory.
17 shots, no 38.
Here comes that. Y'all remember this. This is that boy. Here comes that boy. Y'all forgot about this meme, bro. Ugh. This is the thing from I don't know. Oh, MHA. No. So I may or may not have been a furry when I was a kid. I actually really do like this. You know, I think I did a good job at drawing anthropomorphic animals. I was really good at drawing anthropomorphic animals. Okay, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that?
In the city of Tokyo.
I don't know what this fail. I was really good at drawing anthropomorphic animal. I played a lot of Wolves Life back then. That Roblox game, Wolves Life, that was crazy. Earth bending. Really good at drawing anthropomorphic animals. This was my Minecraft base. What the fuck is that? SCP Archive. Okay. This is actually kind of cool. I actually kind of like that. Now, yeah, this is Nikki from Madness Combat, not Unspeakable. He sells content creator programs now. The Triangle from V-Heart. Cardboard Dog, not a hot cross bun. I don't know what that is. Beavis. That my sister drew this. What am I doing? Yeah, I think at the end of this, I just like tried focusing on low. Yeah, that's this is the theme from the Migos cover. What else do we got? Yeah, I got a calligraphy pen and I started like doing all of this. Oh, I remember drawing this in 6th grade. This is 6th grade. I actually really did like this. this water one I was kind of proud of. Thank you for 6 subs. You're not getting 6,000, bro.
The end.
Or is it? I don't know why I was so like dramatic back then. Anyways, that's that sketchbook done. Okay, next era. This is like seventh grade. This is like 6th to 7th again. So let's started September 2021. Yay.
I'm 13. Wow.
This is me in the yeah. I come back to my old sketchbooks and I write in them sometimes. New OC. You'll see some of my commentary in this black pen. I tried to zoom in like this. My dumbass, bro. Psycho something. My friend drew those flowers. I did not draw that. Adult Swim. I was obsessed with like TikTok or whatever. This is some poetry. When I'm sealed, I feel pressure preserved. I think the music helps, but we don't care. We were just in it for the memes. Oh my god. This was for like a mandatory school project. Prevent addiction, eliminate stigma. Yeah, but oh my lord. That beautiful Squidward. You know, I don't know. Something was extremely wrong with me in like 7th and 6th grade. This was an orange pencil. You can barely see it. This was a person. My anatomy was super fucked at the time. I could not draw people. That's just kind of okay. I like this little doodle. SpongeBob versus Plankton. You know, a little bit perplexing. What the fuck? Yeah, I forgot to mention, I really like drawing gore. This is a watermelon person. And this, yeah. So, there was a project you had to do where Mexican mythological animal of your soul, like a what is it? Your chakra? No. Your tarot card. It's like your star sign animal. Yeah, that was. You have to mix 2 animals, tiger and crocodile. That's what I did, and I made my own little monster hunter thing, and it looks really cool, and I really like that. Yeah, Nerf shotgun. What the fuck? I have OCs anymore. What? Yeah, my friend drew that, not me. You can tell I drew that. That looks super weird. Darn it. The level of humor I had. This is kind of cool. I like this. This is a cool little doodle. This is a guy from Delta Room. Yeah, you see what I mean when I say my anatomy was incredibly bad? What's so funny about Susus Amogus? I don't know what the hell I was doing, bro. Bombo clap. I don't know what the hell. Like, you just need more cranium on this motherfucker, and then you would actually have something. YouTube drawing icon. Sorry, buddy. Music's become your thing now. Music. Boy. Main antagonist. I don't know. It was a character that she liked plants, and she liked plants more than animals, and she killed a cat.
It's good fertilizer.
Bixie was the name of the flower.
Ohio. Nani Tondo.
Yeah, nani. Yeah, I don't know. Jujutsu Kaisen. I was pretty obsessed with JJK for a little bit. Cool, but
Yeah.
all cyberpunk stuff. I don't know. What? Can I be a monkey today? I'm gonna cover this up, but I drew my crush here, bro. Anal crossing. It's me trying to actually figure out. What? Oh, look at me. I'm so shy. I can't draw titties or dick. That's crazy. But I was trying to practice and take notes. This is when I actually started taking it a little bit serious. Yeah, you see that? See that? That looks much more proportional, right? Yeah, crashing out. What is the crashing out? That's kind of cool. A Crash, not really Crash now. Is that Metaton? I really hated my math teacher in 7th grade, so I drew him like this because low-key he was a big ball of lard. But I'm not gonna lie, he was a good teacher. He was a good teacher. I just didn't try hard. This was an OC I had that I just drew because I was edgy and stuff. Warm up. Bartended. Oh hey! There we go. This is the page I have in 2 sketchbooks. This one and another one where I drew like exclusively gore just to get my shit out. And I'm pretty proud of some of these because it looks kind of cool. I was obsessed. I also played a lot of this banana game. Pedro, yeah. And I played a lot of Doom. Trust me, this was all just so if anybody of my family is watching this, this is only so that I didn't bring it out on y'all, okay? My mental is good only because I've released it in the form of art. It is not a bad thing. All right, people should have outlets, and that is good. Bonkers. I really like this one. The Dog Man. Must be the smell of the suburbs. That is from Postal. Yeah. Is it narcissistic to draw yourself? No, homie. Practice. This is me crashing out. This is some more crashing out. Big arm boy. I don't know what's my obsession with this, or like the old draw kill animatronics. Blade crashing out. My friend, this was my friend who they're no longer friends with me. They really hate me, but shout out them because they inspired me to draw a lot more. And yeah, it's really that I really did. If you come back to my other drawings, you'll see that it's based off this, but you know, it's sad that I was such an edgy kid because that really screwed things up for me. And now I'm not friends with them anymore. I'm really good at drawing anthropomorphic animals because from like the entirety of 2nd to 4th and 5th grade, I drew like furries only. Okay, I was obsessed with that like the animation meme stuff, right? OC. This is I actually like this. 1 beer, please. No, this bar is for riches only. No teens. 19. I think I forgot that the drinking age was 21 and I just made it 19. Portions were like elongated, bro. I don't know why. I was thinking of rifles all the time and this shit was going. This is actually pretty cool. I actually like this. I got the clothes down. It's just that his head is circular and it don't work. Oh, see, this is. I was making a character. I drew this and I wrote down this story stuff, but I never visited this character again after this. Yeah. This tastes like colors. I was eating a cosmic brownie. This is my trauma dumping about me having to stick my fingers because I have type 1 diabetes. Remember, get your emotions out. It's really good for you. Boneless human. That's kind of funny. This is me drawing, like, I know exactly what this is. This is me listening to a song and drawing as the beat, like, goes up. I did this a lot, and I would do another thing where I would make, like, geometry dash levels and draw, like, yeah, it's hard to explain. Yeah, so my OC's name was Emmy. This is a PS5. If you look at the look, I tried to zoom in, like, to see. Pedro. I remember showing this to one of the adults in the school that was like particularly chill, the nurse, and she was like, no, she was a sub nurse, and she was like,
That seems a little bit violent.
"You grew up on Sunshine and Rainbow? Look at that! I was such a little edgy gangster. Wow, I was such a little edgy edgelord, bro. I made a Doomslayer, what is it? Like chest plate when I was in 7th grade, or 7th grade, yeah. And I planned it out like this, and I threw it away when we moved, and I really regret that. Also, I would sketch in math class, and in order to make it look like I was actually doing stuff, I sacrificed the better part of the back of my sketchbook to math. So yeah, this is the friend that I'm no longer friends with. They drew Yaoi. Jazz, everybody knows that you read gay manga, bro. That is second one done. What is that, 16 minutes? Alright. Alright. Now we're done with that. This is 8th grade. I use post-it notes a lot, and this is when I think my art starts to like actually level up. I was not doing more like the YouTube draw whatever. I was actually like making my own stuff. And as you can see, I was very obsessed with Ultra Kill and Cyberpunk. It's gaming time. I also really like Doom. I liked all of those boomer shooters, man. Gabriel, this is Omori. This is some mech. I also really liked... Oh my god. My English teacher, shout out Mr. Babylon. He's the GOAT. He's retired now, but he's the GOAT. He had us repeat these in drills, and if you got a single one wrong in like any word, it was like you failed. Or not failed. You got out. You needed to get like 12 or something more. And then, yeah, that's cool. I used to have a bunch of stickers, and I would keep them in this little pocket. I don't know what all these post-it notes are for, but I'm keeping them here just for, you know, David, Edge Runners. I actually did start making like OC characters, but more they were just to like not raid, vent, yeah. One Soul Survivor, bro. That's sick for a post-it note. And if you're wondering why this sketchbook looks so weird, this is a World of Warcraft sketchbook that I got at Ollie's for a discount. Yeah. Blizzard is a part of the Chinese Communist Party. Amen, bro. Blizzard is a horrible company. World of Warcraft, I've never played it. I just picked this up because it was like $3 and the pages were really nice in quality. Chainsaw Man. I was obsessed with Chainsaw Man. I had a couple of extra stickers and I put them on the concept art that came with the book. This is pretty cool art. But it's literally only 2 pages. 2 pages. And this. Goal, get good at creature design and concept art. Went with anatomy again. Monsters are still cool. So this is my concept art. Dune Worm. I wanted to make something like the worms from Dune, but I wanted it to be cool. Cool, not a fucking leech that looks like a fleshlight. Pause and read this if you can read this, but I did actually try to design them. I tried to design a world. I completely forgot about it. Ara, some fantasy water. The Erd Tree, bro. Deft Valley. Mines, Yara, Frozen Yara, Berna, Rebion, Sand Dunes, Mesa, Arapa, Rainforest, Capital, Rainforest Peninsula, Deft Ravine, Ayorla, Stormberg. One of the exiled betrothed. Did I knew that meant wife? No, I just thought it sounded cool. After being thrown into the Deft Ravine, she quickly accepted her death and perished. Though an ancient wrong persevered in her heart, Medusa had been watching her closely and feeling guilt. Granted her one-eyed immortality, the power to last forever. The power to not last forever, but another 20,000 years. Lydia hits the ground with an exhale of relief. At this point, Medusa had made her statement, and from then she seeks vengeance against the current queen of the lands, Between, who originally gave her orders to throw it into the ravine. She's the current leader of the Sun Solaire. What happened to my boy Solaire? Bored and... Okay, so I had a shit PC. I remember it was an not HP Pavilion. It was some Dusty Dell, right? Or an HP, I don't know. It was a dusty, like, tower computer. And it had an AMD W1400 Fire Pro. And that shit took years to load. Okay? So I would sit on the Valorant like waiting screen to load into the lobby. Not lobby, the game. And this was around whatever chapter Yoru came out. So I drew the opening. More post-its. Once again, I really liked Cyberpunk and Vaporwave. I drew both of these in math class. And you can see that my horrible anatomy is still very prevalent. And my camera is glitching out like shit. So the body usually curves down with the spine. So this creates something I can follow. Good thinking. Little goat boy. Yeah, you can see that I was like practicing more and more, getting better at like faces and people. Yeah, especially this technique of just like drawing the little lines and like the shadow. Neko arc Gmod is some fox. This pretty much sums up my reaction. I don't know what the hell I was doing. This was also for a school project, and I showed it to my English teacher. He was like, very well thought out. Why are we going so goddamn sleepy? Originally from the Frozen Yara, I remember that I had to like look back at the map. They are bird chemists. I drew this while on a trip. It is the caged guy from Dark Souls. And he's got like the little cage thing. And this is Monkey Wukong. I don't fucking know. This is the guy from Katana Zero. Cool. Herbal tea. Cool. I really love that game. This is what I mean when I say I got the OCs. Boris. Big gas mask, big hat, and he has a Remington. Maddie. Bulletproof vest, elbow pads, and an AN-90. Me venting about losing that one friend. That was like a canon event for me, bro. That was such a big thing in my life. What the fuck happened with my throat? I had LED lights. You have been ghost. I have LED lights, or I had LED lights in my room, and you could set them to like the strobe mode. So when I did it, it would change colors, and it looked cool. Lamp Gundam. I am still very obsessed with Gundam. Look at my Zod. Another character I had. I don't really have OCs. I just have like general shapes that I love drawing. Like actual shapes that I love drawing. Just like the feeling of like drawing a square or something. Just like it's so nice for me for some reason. I don't know. This was a room plan. This is the room I'm in now. I used to have a corner table. I'm recording right here. It is my family's old dinner table that I'm using right here. But yeah, I have my three monitors actually. Now I only have one monitor because this laptop I'm recording on using Video Ninja. That is my main laptop now. Shout out Ben. I really thank you, bro, for giving me this old shittier laptop with 1650. I swear to God, once you go from like a GPU from 2018, not even 2018, like 2012 to GPU from 2020, bro, insane. 1650 runs GTA. I'm good. I run everything off this laptop, bro. It's good. So I did drop it earlier while setting it up, and it fucking. The frame for the screen came off. I was getting dead pixels, so I was thinking I'm getting off topic. Yeah. Pedro, really love Pedro. All of this, I like. It's good. Room plan continued. Yeah, this was the shitty PC I had. Pen Sports Zen Garden. I did have a Zen Garden. I wanted a like hutch, but I don't have it anymore. Of this painting, didn't really get to do anything with it. Eyes, they must see. Looking with guns again. My friend that I horribly drew. This was also a character. This was also a character I really drew a lot. If you know Zurimi, or the guy that made Boiva, this appears in like one of his drawings. And I really liked it, so I just took it.
ほう、向かってくるのか。逃げずにこのディオに近づいてくるのか。せっかく祖父のジョセフが私のザワールドの正体を近づかなきゃてめえをぶちのめせないんでな。ほうほう。 では十分近づくがよい。
Zawarudo. Yeah, I don't know. It's the Joe Biden falling down the stairs. Fuck. Okay. You got the Omori JoJo stands. That's just cool. This is supposed to be a computer. You see that? SATA drive, GTX, PSU, all of this. That's cool. Looks like he's got a sneaker as his face up. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Oh, wife. I was actually really proud of this. Philosopher, you're just sad. No. Please. Embrace your thoughts. Any of them, bro, your existential ones, think about that. Philosophy is cool. Katana Zero guy. I really like this little drawing. Boom, boom, boom. All of this. That same, let's see again. Yeah. Chainsaw Man. I really like drawing Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man is fun to draw, honestly. What the fuck is that? Dingus? Dingus. Lord have mercy. Katana Zero guy. This is me trying. Lord have mercy. I really got better with my anatomy from all of this, man. This is me in the shower. This is also kind of cool. This. I remember getting made fun of because I drew this, but hey, I low-key think this is kind of good. Scribble art. Somebody told me that this was really good, and I'm like, okay, you think that's good, but you don't think this is good? Like, what the fuck, bro? Do this while it's high blood sugar. All right. Oh, you can see the inner workings of my thing. God damn, I'm emaciated. Okay, we got this cool pigeon. Shout out Chuckle Dungeon. I love Jim Lion. This is artistic, but this was me crashing out. I drew this during like the first day of school in 8th grade in ELA. I vividly remember. This is cool because I did like the cone skyline. I didn't even know Korean, and I tried to like draw it, and it looks Korean. Some little poem about the nighttime, and that was me writing and drawing it, you know, from outside my window. I don't know what this is supposed to be, but it kind of looks cool. Stone Ocean again. Random girl. I do this in my sketchbooks. I'll draw a random woman because this is how it is for artists. At least every artist I know. Every artist that is a female that I know is really good at drawing dudes, and every artist that is a male that I know is really good at drawing chicks. That is just it. Unless they're like gay or something. This is me crashing out again. Same character, Boiva, Dreamy. Yeah, long. That's a long now. A dog that does initial D drifting. Chuckle sandwich. I remember I was practicing my anatomy a lot more. Characters, variation. He ballin'. He's strong. I tried to plan it out, but then it just became an event thing. Drawing. This is me drawing my dad. Mr. Smiles. Holy shit. He got hot cross buns on it. Cross buns, man. I don't know why I drew people like this. Yeah, and this is me venting about people making fun of my name because I'm not from the US. Fuck you. You know who you are. Edge runners. Gizmos and gadgets. Ultra kill guy. Thing from Promised Neverland. My crush made me this heart. It was another era. Okay, let's put it all back. Oh, there's a rip in this. Oh well. And yeah, that is that sketchbook done and done. I gotta take a piss before we do the next. Yeah, I'm back from taking a piss. Yes, I did wash my hands. Alright, so next one we got is this guy. I think this is the next one. Yeah, it is. So there's my the insulin that I use. This was originally a friend's, but I was like, hey, can I have it for a day? Because I ran out of pages in the other sketchbook, and I needed somewhere to draw. And he gave it to me, and I drew a lot in it, because I was like, for like a week, I was repressed. I didn't have any place to draw. I drew in like 4 pages, and he was like, all right, man, you can just have it. So yeah, that's what the story behind this one is. I drew on like these cardstock blanks, and it's a lot of like graffiti stuff. I had these acrylic markers. Like I remember tagging with them around DC. I went to DC with them and I just tagged around. It was pretty fun. There's a picture of me holding it, sulking. I was trying to get the gnat out of here. But yeah, still obsessed with Ultra Kill. I still shit. I also did get brush pens, and I started drawing in what I assume to be my style now. So these eyes are hard. Yeah, these like eyebrow ones. This is the Shadow Wizard Money Gang girl. I think I ruined this by adding the color shading. Mix in highlighters. I don't know who this is with that. Yeah, that's a common theme. I just draw random women, like I said before. This was the kind of style I was adopting. This is the brush pens I have. I actually still have them. They are dead as shit, honestly. Ooh. Yeah, you see that? I use them all, baby. Gay ass shit. Blending. Sick ass shit. Yeah. I had this posted on my Instagram. This was like some war mech I did out of the brush pens. Really good. So there's a thing in your art career where you just hit like a sudden bump. Like you will go from like this to this in increase, right? It will be exponential. And I hit that. And I don't know if it was like me getting some maturity in like just my life in general, having more discipline, but I got better at drawing just by observing things around me and stuff. So I had this Devil Riders. I don't know. I never drew this person ever again, but it is pretty cool. Stapler boy. Yeah, this is the banner to my YouTube. So if you go up and you look at it, this is the banner to my YouTube. I was really stressed off over grades, so I put it in. This little flower and purple hair is a reference to Junko, or what is it? Sewer Slut, whatever, Santhoni, whatever you want to call it. I really like this. I made a comic too for Ultra Kill. Really, really love the Ultra Kill, man. I don't play it anymore as I much used to. I still have it backed up on my my computer for old sakes if I ever want to go, you know, in, what is it, that free mode or whatever. But I got it. And I think this is a point where I acknowledge that I was making a lot of progress. It says this started off as a botched face. I've come a long way. Yeah. So at this point I started watching Chroma Moma to help me. This was the comic. Boy, this was the comic. I have this scanned and saved somewhere, but just a normal day in hell. 8 layers bustling with evil until a sudden quiet. Shops closed. Children abandoned. Even the doors of Baphomet closed. All to keep him out. There must be this is from Gabriel. This is Gabriel's voice. Appears. And I never finished it. This is when I started doing some schizo shit. Okay? I started putting different voices in my head to the markers. Right? Well, I remember this too. I needed to draw something cool. So, you know the Praetor guys from Doom? That's what this is. Except he's got all that. And then this this Zaku Red Comet is this Zaku Red Comet. Hey. So yeah. And I got, you can see all my inner monologue voices around all this stuff. Destroyer of Worlds from Calamity. Denial something. This is me ranting. Is that what engine is that? 2JZ? Oh my lord. This is my friend. I had a we always quarrel and shit. That is our thing. I don't know what this is. This is a cool character. I like this design. This is Sari Kikyo from Call of the Night. Best girl. So that is supposed to be me. Talking to myself. This is cool. I don't know. Once again, anime girls with guns. Really cool. What the? This is some actual design. TF2. Come to a Claymore explosive kind. TF-42 Armada acts as a stationary deployment facility for TF-12 drones. That's cool. I actually really like that design. So it's like a factory that just dispenses them out. Why is my hair getting worse? Fuck. Okay, there's the same Zaku. Yeah. And I like this. This is a Bueva thing. Bueva. All of that. I like the old MS-DOS stuff. That is me also. This is me trying. This is I was venting about me not having internet because my daddy turned off my internet. Aw. This is cool. I actually really like this. Why does she have a vampire arms? Trying to draw from a reference. My sister drew that, not me. This is also me trying to draw from reference. A random shape. I don't know. Just tried to draw it. Oh, I remember this. Talking to myself. Little cutout. Boom. What is that? Neck. Beta fish. I had a beta fish named Luna. I really missed that fish. I didn't take good care of her though. This is watercolor, actually. This is the dog from the Wolf Girl Plus cover. Best drawing ever. Sweet! Space Cowboy. I also really love this design. Never revisited it. Might revisit it. This is some still life drawing from when I went to DC. Street lamp. At this. Some food truck. Gundam. Then this is me trying to highlight what their actual traits were. And then this is a Wolf Girl Plus thing. So yeah, that is that sketchbook. Moving on now, we're getting a little bit better. Alright, here. This is when I adopted my username. Before, I was like Pokidoki. Fun fact, VO7KZ is just the auto-generated username that YouTube gave me. And I turned it into my personality because I didn't know what Pokidoki was some random username for my Roblox account that I made when I was 8, right? That was all my personality was, my Roblox account. And now I've got VO7KZ, and I think it sounds cooler. This was before 2Hollis got popular and numbers were popular in people's usernames. That was all that. So sketchbook start. I never add an end. I don't really do that. But my anatomy was getting better, as you can see. This was supposed to be a lined notebook, but honestly, I didn't care. It was enough. Keep me sustained. Going on trips. This was in the summer. Sari Kikyo again. Like this design. Fish. People drawing. Just gonna skim over. One to, I think, Virginia Beach. Yeah, Virginia Beach. This is the Poseidon set. This was good. This was freehand too, and I really like the line weight on this is amazing. I don't know how I accomplished that. Character again. This is how I wanted my hair at the time. I wanted a wolf cut. This was me. I was trying to vent on myself. This is venting, proportions, the bike guy, character, lyrics. Character, I never drew her again. Mech, little darky. It's like the third time I've said that. Denji, supposed to be Denji, I think. Hotline Miami. Call of Duty. I don't know what this was, bro. I don't know. This looks like Tobey Maguire from Tokyo Revengers. This is definitely venting, bro. Super Slut. That's kind of cool. I like these eyes. These eyes are nice. I've been trying to make a schedule for myself. Realizing I'm a failure, so I'm never gonna be able to do it. That one Renaissance painting, he's getting handed Fritos. Really like this. I liked it at the time, but now I realize that this is kind of like fuck. And this was also freehand. I'm really proud of this mech drawing. This is when I started to get like really into drawing mechs. Ooh, this is when I went to some place in Philadelphia and they had these cool angel towers, so I drew that for reference. That was really nice. As you can see, I am getting better at drawing. I hate FM radio. You can never pick a song, and there's always a ton of ads with mediocre songs that are on top 100 scored. I mean, I guess they're on top 100 for a reason, but I don't really like it. I drew Purified Water with my eyes closed. Lyrics. Anteater. I went to the zoo, and I drew an anteater. Not anteater. I don't know. It was some kind of sloth. I would use pencil if it didn't smudge so much. Yeah. This is about the time this is like the only other pencil thing that's seen here. I started transitioning to drawing only with pen. It was way more comfortable for me. Hat with an RPG. This is all little random sketches, doodles. Little doodles, little sketchy sketches. That is the prism from Ultra Kill again. This is me documenting my first days of high school. Same, like, drawing me Boivard OC thing, but I love drawing him. This is me taking notes for AP US History. I got a 3 on that, bro. I barely passed. This gas mask woman, I don't know. Math. Mech. That was supposed to be Sazabi, but it didn't turn out pretty. I was like obsessed with like the split dye hair. I don't know. And these like sentry mechs. This is my dad. That's Domo. I said that was the last pencil drawing, and now it's it. These are the two that I tried to draw the guys from the Suckening from Jerui. Just roll with it.
X3 knows this is your weak point. Ooh, I might bow you up. X3, oh well, ooh.
Yeah. I don't know what this is. Chainsaw Man, Kanye, Neko Arc saying, I love femboys. What the fuck is bike? This is when I started to get into bikes. I still do love bikes a lot. Shinji, Evangelion, whatever. Is that the Digimon thing? Femtanil, I really like that. V1, oh my god. Chainsaw Man. What happened to y'all? Ghost Rider. You can see my anatomy got way better. Way better, dude. My foot's falling asleep. EBR 1119 RX, bro. This is a bike that I wanted. This is a bike that I really wanted. I was gonna redraw it. But here, you got the, not F1, the MotoGP bikes that they got. I tried to redraw it. And it came out sort of like this. Pretty cool. Ranting, venting, mech. Cool design. I like this little face with like the more weasel looking. Myself as like an OC thing. Call me a furry, I don't care. That was way off those proportions. This was a mandatory school project. Indalis Leviathan. And Indalis means like forever. I was into Subnautica at that time. Mech. Large mount to fit prey. Pairs that manipulate materials like movable. Okay. The guy from Boisvert, holy shit, his shadow is on this side. I saw the Gorefield shorts. I was watching them at this time. Figure out what my other tag would be. Oh my god, I got red on my hands. I'm doing my dance. Whoa, taking a stance. Yo. I should draw the same thing 2 times. Did not go out well. Again, V1, random woman. Kanye Wheat. Random woman, once again. Hat with a taser that my friend Jackson drew. That. I wanted to create a slice of life post-apocalyptic, like, comic. Kind of like Tengoku Daimyako, but, like, better. Because I've been really missing that. I wanted it to come back, bro. The artist just never posts anything. It's just for my other friend. I got a random insect and tried to make a Jet Set Radio character out of it. And I actually really liked it. Yep. And then at the back. Yeah. Now we're moving on. To this boy. Okay. I really like these sketchbooks now with like this specific color, right? Because I don't know if it's got this specific color on the front. It's just a good sketchbook. All right. I don't know, acid-free drawing paper, vellum finish. I was gifted to this by my friend Jackson. Thank you, Jackson. But this was just a really good feeling paper in general. There's his signature. Thank you. More of the Boulevard things. This is my online friend group right here. Get this. Oh, why is it sticky? More of the Boulevard characters. He drawn myself riding the bus home. I have this posted and up. I really like this drawing. My anatomy got way better at this time, but yeah. Call me a furry. I don't care. We had a project where it was like, I'm in like a leadership group, right? Quote unquote leadership. I don't know why they put me in, bro. And it was like, I'm gonna give you some details, and you gotta draw an animal, and it's due by like at the end of the week. And so I was like, alright, bet. This was supposed to be a goddamn giraffe. Do y'all see it? Y'all see the giraffe in here? No? Okay, moving on. This is cool. I got this frame from a like a little Uzi Vert The End animation. I really liked it. It was cool. I took like the inspiration for like falling off a broken wind turbine. Yeah, mech. Same thing, falling from the windmill. Right? I don't know. I didn't really use this sketchbook as much. This was like a secondhand sketchbook for me, but I really did try to use it because the paper is so good. Random art style, different art style. This is Jackson. This is the guy that gifted me this sketchbook. He's such a legend. I am the core. Yeah, I don't know what that was. Once again, anatomy getting really good. Tags. I started to get obsessed with graffiti again, and so I was gonna do like some cool overlay with this, but I decided that it would just look better as an edgy little blood splatter. So, yep, got a brush pen and decided that this was supposed to be Tim Henson. Mech Suzabi tried. I'm gonna attempt to be nice to people today. Stereotypes. Pastel but annoyingly rude emo girl. Yeah, that's fair. I feel square-ish. Empty, bro. Empty, disappointed. This is one of those things where like you splash some like random watercolor and you make it into a drawing. I have these up on my Insta. Look pretty cool. More tags. I really like doing that. MF Doom, Rip the OG. Have this up on my Insta. Cyber Psycho, LOL. Jackson. mech plus person. I don't know what the hell that is. Chinese dragon, Sentinel, Wendigo, Tag. I don't know. Fent. I know that says Fent right there. That drawing. Lots of tags. Lots of tags. Really, really love tags. This is, again, inspired by the Boulevard Zrimi thing. Well, for you, yeah, whatever. Skull meat. Psyop skull. 7 Metro. Skull meat. 7 Metro. SK for figure it out by yourself. Rejection. Home. Sentinel. High. Crashing out. Wendigo. I don't know. This is Nicole from Class of 09. This is when I just started to get into that fandom, and I had my high-tech C pen, bro. I loved that pen so much, and I lost it, and I'm disappointed in myself for losing it. Yeah, all this, same. This is supposed to be the warden from Minecraft. Those are the tentacle boys from Stranger Things. It's that one song, 7 weeks and 3 days. Mech, Minos Prime, Fish, Nicole, Class of 09. Cameo, I remember making this character for like that slice of life, post-apocalyptic thing. And they had like these like cyber weapons. I would get the keychain, but I'm currently trapped in a little box right now of my computer, this desk, and this chair, and the box behind me. So, Mech Girl, Random Girl, Chopper, Luffy. I didn't actually watch One Piece at this point. I'm trying to practice perspective, if you can see the guidelines. Perspective. This. That one demon girl from Dororo. Elar's hand from Cyberpunk. This is the drawing I was supposed to do for my best buddy Jackson. I'm gonna rip this out because I low-key need to finish this for him. Jackson, I swear to God, I'll get you this drawing. I swear to God. Alright? Like Spikehead OC that I really love, Jackson. And yeah, that's that. Not really much in there. From now, it is really small sketchbooks. So at this point, I'd have considered myself like an actual good artist. And so, this is the size that I love for sketchbooks. I don't know what this like unbranded sketchbook is, but my friend Delio, thanks you for hooking me up with these two. At that time, they carried me through my like first 2 years of high school. Yeah. And so this is the first one. This is like he had a couple of drawings in this, but we're gonna go through these later. I'm just gonna set them on top of my Oculus. So white one is my current one. So started 5/24/24, ended 8/25/24. Turtle Beach, mostly a travel sketchbook. This was a drawing he did. You know, he's cool, he's great, he did all that. I tried to continue it, but I didn't really get it. It sucks. I was still stuck on the perspective thing. I don't know. This is me trying to design a like lettering for a painting that I did in Telugu, that is my home language, and I tried to make it like graffiti and stuff. You know, I just got better at drawing characters in general. Man, this... Hey, so this is when I went to the beach. There is nothing really much on this side. Found a dead horseshoe, whatever. But this is on the drive back home. I drew this. I will put up the reference picture for this here, but yeah, that was cool. The road home. This was me. I thought I was gonna get Liberty Spikes, but my hair is way too lustrous and heavy and beautiful to get Liberty Spikes, so I didn't get Liberty Spikes. So sad. Stupid little nerd. This is my rendition of like an A+ student. It's his friend, not really friend, senior, randomly that was like, "Hey man, are you an artist? Do you draw anime and furries? Could you draw me?" And I was just like, yeah, okay, let me get it over with. I also really got into cyber sigilism. I really like that design. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. Some random character. Ball. I mean, these are both hitting the same pose, bro. Not really venting, but you know, it was a cool design. Headcrab. This is the doctor from Half-Life. I was gonna draw the Voldemort looking motherfuckers over here, but this was my at the time partner. No longer, bro. But it was a cool drawing. It was a cool drawing. She literally ate her homework. She loves eating copy or paper. That is crazy. I really like this guy. This is cool. Unfortunately, I used chalk marker and it ruined the other page. Who's flooding the sewer right now? This is ranting. This is some comic I tried to make. Great white. Do you know great whites eat seals? I drew this when I was stuck at a church. And it's really cool. It's just really cool. I want to say that. I don't know, character. This is a recurring character that I actually use, and I've actually not like done too much character design. They're like ambiguous from that standpoint, story, but they got the little shit from Ben 10, the little, not Ben 10, Big Hero 6, the little magnet things, except like microscopic, and they build arms and stuff and like limbs. So that's kind of cool. Character, I don't know. I was sad. Person. I was gonna make an OC where it was like a deaf person surviving in the zombie apocalypse, but it didn't work. This page is fine if you just look at it like this, but then you go over here, and it's like, it's horrible. Yeah, I was actually really proud of this Harvester. This is like a fake comic that I never made. But it's cool. I got down like the anime style that I kind of wanted. Cannibalism. Yeah, that's what Harvester was gonna be about. More cool designs. Wendigo. This shit is not me. It's kind of cool. I don't know. Scene. Core. Some random design of a person. Random people. Some Trevor Henderson thing. Person that I miss. I was stuck at a house. Some like family function. So I drew whatever I could from life there. Random stuff. My sister drew that. This is me talking to myself again. Bit rate, boy. Oh my god. Me talking to myself. And that is that one. It gets substantially better from this point on. So here, let's go to brown notebook number 2. Brown notebook number 2. Okay, started off with this and the monster girl hunter, like a werewolf thing. This is at the start of what is it? I did this at the start of last year, so start of sophomore year. Yeah, all I had was a ballpoint pen, aerosol can. Again, not really venting. I remember this. I wasn't venting. It was just like drawing whatever. Dark Soul, the Shrine Maiden, but like in my own design. Tartarus. Yeah, I was playing Persona 3. Something. Me with my little sister. That's cool. I forgot about it. That's cool, bro. That is cool. It's like the Knight and the Dragon. Ooh. I got these like pastel watercolor markers. They weren't actually that, but they were water based and they felt like watercolor. So it was nice. I don't know. That's cool. Some design. I tried to make something based off a prompt. I will never use prompts to draw shit again. It's not my style. I'm creative, I'll be creative. That's it. Went to Berkeley Springs and drew this little thing. I was mod list from my guitar. I wanted to, yeah, VO7 Kids 8, random people, random shirtless man I drew at Berkeley Springs. Look at yourself and find out what's wrong with you. Yep, CRT, honey. I was gonna make a story about a girl trapped inside of a TV, and a guy finds the TV at a thrift store, picks it up, and they start a relationship. I thought that was a really cute idea, but it is a really cool design. I wish I could continue it, but I lost the high-tech seat. Me trying to make my guitar, my Squire Strat, into an EC10 because I couldn't afford it. Toblerone. Got the Wendigo, Wendigo. I started to inherit this style where I wouldn't really draw anything. I would just like draw whatever came to my mind. And it's not like really tattoo designs, but that's kind of what I tried to like inhabit, just like what I was thinking at the time. And these are the watercolors, like the watercolor markers. I had to swatch them. Cyber sigilism, tried to test all that out. A random person, cyber sigilism. I was gonna make an album called Jazz Mosh with my friend, but we weren't committed, so we just didn't do it. And I really love this page because it's super cool, and cyber gigglism, and any of the boomers, old heads that say this is just 2020 tribal can not care. This is cool. This is cyber kiddalism. This is cyber sigil. Oh look, I actually don't remember drawing this. This is really good. This is Ramona Flowers from, what is it? Something Against the World. Again, cyber kiddalism. I also got obsessed with centipedes at the time, but that's some Frutiger Arrow stuff. I don't know. I was just drawing cool stuff, full time. That's supposed to be a hamster. Was it all for nothing? Yes, it was, buddy. Random characters. That's a cool design. Look, it's the filth from Ultra Kill. This cool design. I don't know what this is. These markers. I love these markers. I still use these markers, honestly. Drawing two random people on a Omegle. I remember this. My sister drew on this page. Hey. I remember that. I remember she wrote die and kill here. Do you see that? I don't remember why she drew that or wrote that, but I was very concerned. This was supposed to be this way, but again, it's like that that randomness that I tried to embody. Just cool designs, you know. Again, yeah, randomness, just like letting creativity come to me. Try to draw something realistic. What should I do with my life? I don't know, little bro. Again, love these markers. Her arm is gone. Oh yeah, I drew this after I watched the Chainsaw Man anime, and it was like the part where they sacrificed Himeno's limbs and she just like disappeared. Yeah. Plasma 9 other side, or outskirts. Plasma 9 outskirts. Yeah. My character, I voice act Jackson. Oh, go check out the project when it's done. But if you want to join the Discord, I'll put it in the description. Yeah, these are the actual correct swatches for the watercolors, said watercolors. Trying to draw some medieval stuff. Character, you get like 0 play. LOL. I don't pump when I say shit. That is a Towa song, I think. Yeah. And I'm camping person. I hate this part of the face, but everything else besides that, pretty cool. Randomness again. Hackaday smokers. I don't know. I tried to draw the Berserk and the other lady, but I forgot that I fucked up Griffith. So now it's just a random character, and I tried to botch it. No, it is. I started to get imposter syndrome because I made this character. What? Watch. And then I drew it. It looks different, right? Imposter syndrome. To myself. Anyways, yeah, this I drew this upside down. This was kind of cool. The water bottle. I like the shading on this water bottle. Capitalism. This is when I layered with those markers for the first time. This is Alexis too. Love it. Usurper.mp3 Nick Core. Yeah. Drew with only the markers. I love this kind of look. Teddy bear angel sword. I don't know. It just looks cool, man. That's why I draw stuff half the time. See? It just looks cool, man. It looks cool. Some visualizer thing. Reminds me of Ray from Evangelion. You can barely see this stuff. And yeah, you got that backplate. And that is that. And that is the last sketchbook I had for the current sketchbook. Excuse me, but your boy's getting a little hungry. Had to go get me a snack. A damn Indian packaging. Okay. Oh fuck! Oh, you're a coconut. Tastes pretty good, honestly. Not bad. Label. Yummers. So I originally got this notebook. It is a type 1 diabetic area. I covered up all the logos. And so yeah. The Zabi. I drew this at the type 1 diabetic convention place. I was so bored there. Unbelievably bored. And this turned out super cool. I feel like it could be like a SoundCloud cover or something. Again, embracing that randomness. I got the Sparkles character and stuff. Didn't draw that, bro. And this, I went to India, and that video will come out soon, that vlog. But I drew most of the other stuff in India now. And when I posted on my story, I made like a little square for the song that I was gonna put in. But yeah, dog centipedes. That's super cool. Hypercagalism, cybersigilism. Most of the pages in this sketchbook are actually like quality. It's an emo horse. I don't know. Just this whole page is pretty cool. I wanted to make a painting with the highlighters, but you know, it wasn't really good. I feel like it didn't come out the way I wanted it to. Random character. Hey, yeah. So I got random. I saw a crab in India. It was like walking across the beach. So I drew a crab in the water, and it's got hands and it's got shorts. I don't know. I think that's just cool. Cool characters. Cool. Like just I don't know how to explain it. It's just exuding coolness. You know what I mean? And I really like the way that I've been utilizing pens. There is almost no pencil in this my like sketches nowadays because I don't like planning. I just like do lines should be confident. I started using only pen to practice line confidence and just like have it go. But now I just only use pen. And I don't know if that's a bad habit or a good habit. Oh my god. I don't know. I like creepy stuff. My parents thought it was a sign of mental illness, and it probably was, but honestly, it's fine. So again, embracing that randomness, just thinking, trying to get all my thoughts out. This is lyrics. More lyrics. Shawty, please, let me hit. Bro, you're just a lie right now, bro. Yeah, again, more randomness. I love this style that I have. This is like my style. Got some like snake, skeleton, plushy, dog, praying mantis with a skull. I'm like a Neuralink adapter. I don't know. and a wiener dog on a skateboard. Kalima is the coolest god ever. Yeah. Highlighters. Again, I love these highlighters, bro. But I did this on the bus, and it was cool. Snail drawn something. Kaylin, you asked for this, and I gave it to you. Music. I love music. I think behind this is something cool. Yeah. I drew me and my best friends, my online best friend siblings. She's still older than me, and he's the oldest, and I'm the youngest. So, and then there's Mari's cat, and then that's Mari. Some Ouroboros. This is when I was exiting India. I drew some cool guy, some cool little soldier. I got some brush prints from India. They were really nice, and I will put a little like what I used to draw thing in the front. I don't know. I'm probably gonna record that after this and pretend like it's at the start. But yeah, I use those brush pens from it, and it is really nice. More of this cyber sigilism stuff, sigilism with random women. I don't know. It's me drawing the plane when we had a layover in Austria. Pretty cool. Got the turbine, the plane, and the landing deck, and everything, and the terminal. Miku, you can call me Miku. Random hand, and that is basically it for this. I've yet to fill this up. I think in the back there is whatever my sister draws. Hey. Yeah, that is that. And in here, is there anything cool? Oh yeah, there is. This is also at the diabetic place. But yeah, those are my sketchbooks. And hopefully I'll be drawing more. So thank you for watching. And I'll see you later. Alligator. Yeah, look at this missile launcher pen that I got in India. This shit is so cool.